Welcome back to Sexified Fallout New Vegas. I'm Rook, and this lovely pink haired girl here is Nasty. Nasty is just hanging out with old Bart and the garden gnome out in front of the Prospector Saloon. She needs to go in and talk with Trudy, but I know that there's going to be some stuff going on in there, so I wanted to just step through the door with all of you. So we're just going to do that right now.
The New Vegas team.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Oh, well, he's kind of rude. Well, hey, Trudy.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Yeah, I overheard that argument, or part of it. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Yeah, where's he now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Well, why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, so what happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Ooh, well.
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
Yeah, if I help Ringo and Good Springs will like me more, but what if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Well, I kind of like the people around here, so, but let's talk about the guys that attacked me.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did they say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why's that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Okay, so you want me to take a look at your broken radio?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Yeah, do you know about the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
How long's he been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
All right.
Fine by me.
So, anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Does Good Springs get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Good, we got another map marker. I'm glad we're going through this dialogue for that specific reason. But I don't want to go on and on with it. So,
Be careful out there.
I did want to do some selling with her, but she said we'd get a good discount if we do some stuff with Ringo, and I think we're also going to fix her radio. Yeah, we've got that covered. Nice. So that will help us out. I still don't think I can take anything. I can't. So we need... Alright, let's talk with Sonny.
Howdy. Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available.
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Take what? Apparently she gave me a magazine and bobby pins, and I didn't notice. A magazine and a locksmith?
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
All right, I'll take a look at that safe when I have a chance.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
What do you do around here?
I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Let's talk about the areas around Good Springs.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What other towns are nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. If you want to know anything else, just ask. Until next time.
All right, yeah, I think that's enough dialogue for now. So, all right, we got a few map markers. We've got, this thing going with Ringo, and the possibility of doing some stuff in the schoolhouse, which I know that there's going to be critters to fight in the schoolhouse. So,
Howdy.
We want to look into all that stuff, but I want to get what is happening. Don't push me around. I don't want to get too involved in all that stuff, and I'm afraid if we do, I'm going to go super long on this video. So for now, I think this video is just going to kind of come down to us talking with these girls in here and, you know, getting a lot of info, but not getting a lot else done. But for now, I will say thank you so much for joining us. I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, please smash the like button. Leave me any tips, tricks, suggestions, comments, and death threats. And we will talk with all of you again very, very soon.